Hello, everyone. I'm here. Are you ready? Are you ready to work out? Let's get started. I am ready to jump right in. It took a minute to get things together, but we are here now, and you are here now. So let's get it. I know if you're here and you've been waiting for me to start this, you're like, let's go, let's go. I'm ready. So I know you're ready. So let's make sure that we have everything together before we get started. So hopefully you have downloaded your sheet. This is the 21 Days of Fitmas. So you've downloaded your sheet and you're ready there. And make sure I can see the chat. If you have a question or if you guys are having trouble hearing me or anything like that, let me know in the chat. So, okay, so you downloaded your sheet right here, right? And you know that we are on day 11 of the 21 Days of Fitmas. Let me check, make sure. Let me see here. Okay, we're on day 11, and that means that we are doing core today. What happened? Okay, I just lost my video. Don't know what happened. If you can still hear me, give me a second. I was wondering where you were. Yeah, thank you, Lindsay. I know you were. Okay, so lost video. I don't know.
This one?
Yeah. Okay. You can hear me. Awesome. How is the music? Is it too loud? Yes. Okay, there we go. I'm back. You can see me now. Great. You can't hear music. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay. Okay. So I switched to my other camera.
Shouldn't work.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go. We'll see what happens. So today is our fitness test. We're starting with our fitness test. And I'm gonna turn the music up a little. See if that helps, but also not gonna worry about it too much. All right. Okay, so we're starting with our fitness test. If you didn't do the fitness test at the beginning, that's fine. You'll see where you are today, but we're gonna do that today. We're starting with our fitness test. So before we get into any more movement though, I want us to be a little bit warmer before we get going. It was perfect before. I could hear the music and see you. The music is not too loud. Okay. Oh, awesome. That's great. And I see that my camera doesn't want to stay on. So we're going to use this one. There. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Your feedback is so helpful. Thank you, Lynn. Okay. All right. We're not messing with anything else. So our fitness test is 3 moves. We have a leg raise, a plank hold, and push-ups. So I'm going to the floor for this. So we're going to do our leg raise with core engagement, our plank hold, and then our push-ups. So you want to write down how you do with each of these movements. Let's talk first about the leg raise. If this is your first time doing the fitness test, I'm going to make notes so you know exactly what you do. If you've done it before, you want to do exactly what you did last time on the first round, okay? So leg raise with core engagement. We're going to lay on our back. And we're talking about engaging our core. If you want to track this, I know some of my people are trackers. If you want to track this, I would start. Let's warm up first. Let's do cat cow. So you can start now. And I would track it as functional movement. I know that's not one that we use a lot, but or core training if your phone has or watch has core training options. If it has core training option, that one would be my favorite for this. So this is cat cow. This is a warm up on our list. We're going to go through the 3 warm ups in the 21 Days of Fitmas. Remember to initiate this movement from your core, from your tummy. So instead of thinking back, because I think that's what we usually think, I'm stretching my back, think I am engaging my tummy and curling up and then stretching through. And let that move permeate out from your core. So your core is the center and everything else is moving out from there. It changes the experience of the movement. All right, we're going to our back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. We're going to go up into bridge. Lift up, lower down. Lift up, lower down. As we lift and lower, I want you to think about like if you were taking a sticker up off of paper, how it lifts slowly. That's what we want. Lift up and lower down. We're going to do 5 more just like that. Lift up, stretching out your hip flexors, your quads, top of your legs, the back of your legs, your hamstrings. Your hip flexors are right here. Get even higher. Squeeze your glutes. One more. All right, now for the greatest stretch on earth. We're gonna be here. One leg is forward, the other is back. Give yourself space. Shift your weight forward. Again, feeling the stretch in your hip flexor right here. Now, if this is comfortable for you, we're going to take our left arm, this elbow, and bring it toward your ankle. If this isn't comfortable, you stay where we were. Now we're going to open up to this knee. Open to this knee. Oh, my favorite stretch right here. All right, so if you're good here, now we're going to shift our weight back and flex that front foot. So shift the weight back and flex the front foot. It's so good to stretch first thing in the morning. All right, shifting to the other leg. The other leg comes forward, making lots of space. If you're good here, you can stay here. If you want more, I'm taking my arm, bringing the elbow toward my ankle. You can stay here, or if you want more of a stretch, open toward that knee. Whew. This is such a good thing to be able to stretch. So thankful, so grateful for the ability to move. Thank you, God. All right, now we're going to shift it back. Flex that foot. I remember a time where like getting down on my knees was a whole issue. It's actually one of the reasons that I decided to try to get healthy. Because I wanted to be able to get down on my knees and play with my grandchildren one day. All right. Okay, so we are moving to our first move. Our first test. My shoes just came untied. Our first test. We're on our back, engaging our core. So, on our back, engaging our core. We talked about core engagement. Again, we want to make sure we're thinking about like our core. We know that it goes all the way around, right? Our core is our trunk. So, again, get that saran wrap. Thinking about the like saran wrap or corset, everything's going around, and then you pull your belly button towards your lower back. Engage. Thinking specifically about belly button to pubic bone. We're there, right? So if you're here, if you're good, you're going to do one of two things. You're either going to lift your feet and engage, or you're going to take your legs out. And we're going to go for time. So I'm getting my timer ready. Getting the timer ready. Let's see here. And we're going to see how long you can hold. All right. Are we ready? And go. So you're either here holding engagement or you're here holding engagement. The point is to keep your core engaged, right? So I could be with my legs out like this, not engaging nothing. The goal is to keep your core engaged or here with the engagement. Whew. Also, I wouldn't talk at the same time because holding the engagement while you're talking is a whole different level of challenge. Whew. We just made the 30-second mark. You're going to need your timer with this so you know how long you can hold it. If you hold the whole time with me, it's going to be 60 seconds. Woo! Woo! 42, 44. We're almost there. Woo! Okay, maybe not. Almost. But 50 seconds. Keep it engaged. Woo! I'm shaking. 55 seconds. Woo! 60 seconds. Did you make it? Let me come and see how we're doing. Okay, so great. Last thing you said was the music was good, I think. Let me make sure. Hopefully you're on the floor breathing and gasping. So that's perfect. All right. Okay, next up is our plank hold. Our plank. Goal is to hold a 60-second plank. If you already know you can hold a 60-second plank, I gave you the option to lift one foot or yes, all right, you made it. Awesome. Lift one foot or you can add weight to your back with your plank. There's the option with your plank, we can be on hands here or we can be down on our forearms. That's more challenging to be on your forearms. So we're going to go for plank now, plank hold. If you're planking, if you have been planking on your knees, I'm going to challenge you to go on toes. So make sure that you give yourself the room for the challenge, right? Because we don't improve unless we push past our comfort zone. Ooh, that'll preach right there. Okay, so we're going to go into our plank. You need to go with the toes. If you have not tried planking on toes yet, let's try it for a couple seconds, then go to knees. If you have not planked in, a long time, then planking on knees would be okay to start there. All right, but we want it to be a challenge. We're going for 60 seconds. You need to make it challenging. You know who I'm talking to. If you're watching, you're like, what? She's talking to me? Yes, I'm talking to you. All right, so here. I'm going on forearms. I'm making sure that I'm not crossing anything. And I've got my feet shoulder width apart. So that's a challenging plank for me right now, right? Because usually I have my feet a little wider. The wider the base, the easier the plank. Forearms is challenging, and I am really making sure that my butt is low. My glutes are low. Woo! So this is a hard plank for me right now. This is the challenging plank. We made it to the halfway mark. Also, when you cross your hands or hold your hands, In plank, that is another spot where it lessens the intensity. So I'm making sure I got space between my feet, space between my arms, but not too much space. Everything is like parallel. 54. We're almost there. 58 seconds and 60 seconds. Woo! That was 60 seconds. If you made it the whole time with me, again, if you're doing the fitness test on your own, you need to make sure you have your timer so you can see how long you went. If you made it the whole 60 seconds, amazing. Next time, we need to add on to that to make it a little more challenging. So, our next move is push-ups. And we're going to set our timer for 60 seconds. And you want to see how many push-ups you can get in that time. All right, so let's see. Let me check in. Yes. Okay, so 60 seconds. And we're going to push up. How many times you get, how many push-ups you get in that time. Again, I'm in this with you. I'm going to do it with you guys. I'm going to push myself to do, I'm like closing my eyes. I don't even want to say it out loud. Okay, I'm going to push myself to do only push-ups on toes this entire 60 seconds. And then I'll see how many I get. I'm going to need to make sure I write that down. I don't even have a pen. You guys will have to remind me. Put in the chat how many I do when we get done so I can write it down later. And of course, put down, you need to be writing down what you make it to. All right, so here we go. We got 60 seconds. And we're going to see how many push-ups we can do in that time. Are you ready? All right. On 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Push-ups. I am going all the way to the floor and pressing up. Make sure your arms. I have to make sure I count. Are going down in the arrow. We're getting close. 5 seconds. Oh, okay. So I got 19. I have to go watch the replay and make sure I didn't lose my count too bad. Woo! Let's see. How many did you get? Let me see. How many? I didn't know when you started. Oh, okay. 45 seconds. Okay. All right. Woo! My goodness, my goodness. Okay. So that was our fitness test. Great job. Now it's time for our core for the day. So our core workout, again, we're going to use a timer for this. And we're going to do 3 rounds. Woo! It's going to be good. So I'm doing 3 rounds. If you want to do 2 rounds, that's actually what's on the list for today. But I'm going to go ahead and do 3. The first is crunches on the ball, 2 sets of 25. We're going to do 3 sets of 25. I'm going to get my big ball. If you don't have a ball, you just do a regular crunch. So I'm grabbing my ball. 17 on knees. Awesome. Okay. This is probably going to cut my head off, but oh well. Let me move it a little bit. Oh my goodness. So here we go. We are doing 25 crunches on this ball. We're going to go through all 3 exercises. So we're doing crunches, reverse crunches, and then elbow planks. And And then we'll do that 3 rounds. So we're starting with the crunch. If you don't have the ball, like I said, just do crunches without a ball. All right, here we go. 1, we're doing 25. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, remember to breathe, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We've got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, crunches. Next, we've got a reverse crunch. We're doing that for 15. Grabbing a drink and make sure you guys can see me. All right. Reverse crunches. We've got 15. So reverse crunch. Again, we talked about that on day 3, I think. What reverse crunch is, again, you're going to have your legs go up, hands flat on the floor. Some of us are going to want to stick our hands underneath our bottom. If you need to do that, okay. We're lifting up, lowering down. Use your core. Try not to use your legs and swing for momentum. You know, you'll see people do that. That's a lot of swinging. We want to really focus on our lower abs. So we got 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Great job. Now we're going to our knees for a plank, and we're going for 60 seconds. So if you can do a plank on toes for 60 seconds, go toes. If you need knees, that's why we're here. All right. So we're going to go plank, and it's an elbow plank on our forearms. Here we go. So again, you could be on knees if you need to be on knees, because we're going 60 seconds. You can start on toes and go to knees, whatever you need to do. Do like a variation. One great option is to have one knee down in plank. If you're like, I can do a toe plank, but not 60 seconds yet. One knee down is a great option for that. But we do want to be on our forearms. That is our goal. It's a lower plank here, forearm plank, because when we're on our hands, it's the challenge is not as great. We want a bigger challenge. We got 10 seconds left. So whatever you need to do, knees, one knee, whatever it is. 3, 2, 1. All right, great job. Good job, good job. All right, that was round 1. We're going back to our crunches. Moving my camera back to our crunches. for round 2 because we're doing 3 rounds. 2 rounds if you want. I'm going 3 today. Here we go. 25 crunches. Oh, okay, this is such a good stretch. Oh my goodness. Here we go, 25 crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you hear my puppy in the background? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Engage that core. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We've got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh my goodness. All right, reverse crunch is up next. To our reverse crunch. I know you're still with me, but you're working out, so you can't type. That's awesome. Okay, reverse crunches. 15 of these babies. Legs are up. Straight up, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm working. 8. Are you working? 9. I'm trying to talk and work. 10. 11. This is our last 5. 12. 13. 14. And 15. Rolling to our tummy for the plank. Here we go. Let's do it. You're either on your toes. Actually, start on your toes. Everybody start on their toes. And then we can move to our forearm or our knees. You could also do this 1 knee plank if you're not at a 60-second plank yet. Yes, we're going. Yes, we are. We're almost halfway there already. So we're at the 30-second mark. I am moving my feet here a little to distract myself. Still a good plank. 14, 13, 12. Woo! Fire. It's fiery. My core is like, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Woo! That was 2 rounds. If you're like, yep, I'm just doing 2 today, go ahead and do the 3 moves we did as our warm-up as your cool down. All right? But if you're going for 3 today, if you're sticking with me for all 3, we got one more round. So grab a drink, because I know that I am super thirsty. I'm always thirsty when I wake up in the morning. That's when I start drinking my water. So I'm trained to be thirsty. Okay. Okay. Are you ready for our last round? Can you tell I'm procrastinating just a little bit? Okay. Round 3, let's go. 25. Woo! That was 10. We have 15 more. How you doing? 5 more, please. Yes, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Woo-wee. All right. So a crunch is a great option if you know that your core is intact. You're tempted to do 2, but you're still with me doing 3. All right. Crunches aren't a great option if you just had a baby, or if you need to heal your stomach. So in January, our challenge for the month is going to be working on our core. It's going to be amazing. You'll hear more about that soon. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, so yes, in January, we've got a core challenge. We're gonna work our core in the month of January. It's gonna be amazing. But we're gonna be working it from every angle. All right, we've got a plank left. Let's go. Forearm plank. Again, options, keep one knee down, but try to get low on this plank, right? So we don't want to have our bottom up. We don't want this plank, because that's where some of us start, which is cool, right? But we want to try to work down so we can get here. Can you see that difference, right? The intensity of the work on our abs is greater the lower we put our bottom. So this is okay to start here, then go lower and lower and lower, right? Until we're just a flat plank, just like when we do our push-ups. A push-up is just a moving plank. At least that's what it should be. Core is engaged. We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo-wee. Mercy. All right. Great job. Awesome, you made it. Okay, so we're going to actually there's 3 moves on your other days. Core and balance. We're going to do that too. Yes, you're here. You might as well. Okay, let's do for 60 seconds. We're on all fours for bird dogs. Let's go. Let's do it. Here we go. Moving through. So in bird dogs, you want your trunk, your middle, to stay neutral, not to be moving. Your head is down. It's like one flat coffee table is what I always say. So somebody could have tea on your back right now and you wouldn't spill tea. It's a very stable and supported move. So we don't want to be all wobbly. We want to be stable and strong. You are stable and strong. It's time to start exhibiting those characteristics on the outside. All right. Next up, rolling over to our back, we're doing dead bugs. So arms up, legs up. Opposite arm moves with the opposite leg. This could be legs straight or with knees bent, right? So if knees are bent, it would look like this. Or it could even be here. I'm going for the legs straight. 10 more seconds. All right. Nicely done. One more move. We got to roll up or a crunch. Try a roll up and see how far you can roll up. All right. So in a roll up, arms are straight, legs are straight out. And then we're going to roll up. Nice and slow. Woo! It's a doozy to do when your core is tired. So maybe you can't roll all the way up yet with control. So go as high as you can go. What I don't want you to do is to swing your arms. Do that. We ain't doing that. This is muscle control. I want you to control your muscles. Woo! I can't even talk when we do this one, y'all. Woo! Woo! There is fatigue in my core, and this is work. Work, work, work. There's our time. All right, legs out, arms out. Stretch. You did it. Like, that is amazing. You did 3 rounds and a little bonus. Come on now. That's awesome. All right, rolling over to your stomach. We're going to put our hands flat on the floor like we're going to do a push-up, but we're going to push up and stretch. Woo! Such a good stretch. Stretching is my favorite. I don't like to take time to stretch because, like, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. But when I get in the stretch, we're gonna send our bottoms back and take our arms out. When I get in the stretch, it feels so good. But it is a struggle for me. It's a struggle for me too. So one of the things I do is I make sure I plan it. Like, I put it on the calendar, plan it. Like, this is stretch day. That is why we actually have an active recovery day in our plan, because that's how it gets done. Oh, there's goodness. All right, then I'm moving to all fours. Gonna arch my back. And then curl up. Arch my back and curl up and tuck tailbone under. So make sure you plan your active recovery. Stretch, foam roll, plan it so it happens. A planning failure to plan is planning to fail. So make sure you plan the things that you want to happen. All right. Amazing. So you did it. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Teresa Horn. This is our core day. It's actually day 11 if you are going along with the 21 days of fitness with me. This is also a great core workout just for any time. So thank you for joining me, Teresa Horn Coaching, and we'll see you guys. I think we're back tomorrow. Let me look. Where is the plan? Tomorrow tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow's a walking lifting day. So either walk on your own or lift on your own. There is a lifting workout here in this playlist. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining me online live, and I'll see you guys later.